Hi everyone, this is Lady T with your May flowers reading, and this is for the Earth signs. So let's go ahead and first, before I get started, I wanted to say thank you. I wanted to say, I appreciate all of your support for, like, sharing, subscribing. Please send only positive comments, and please, continue to support. I thank you so much for everything so far and in the future because I claim the future as success. Let's go ahead and look at your tarot and clarifying messages. So here in the center we have Two of Swords, which is all about decisions, right? You've got rebirth and new beginnings. New beginnings are often disguised as painful endings. Because when you have to say goodbye to a cycle in your life, that's not easy because you think, something is ending. And it is. But it's not ending for, to hurt you. It's ending because it's a new cycle. And this goes right along with, everything that's going on from, the solar eclipse, the new moons, the full moons, and all the changes with the planets. All of that's tied together. Excuse me. So you're really just, beginning to understand what's happening, kind of thing. Also, for your what your crowning energy is, Eight of Swords or isolation. So maybe taking, just a little bit of time out here to understand and really get into this place of gratitude with the bellflower clarification card. It says gratitude makes sense of our past, brings peace for today, and creates a vision for tomorrow. And this is by Melody Beatty. So what led up to this was the Emperor. Now, the Emperor to me is somebody who takes charge, somebody who, takes control of situations. And I don't know whether you've been trying to control a situation or there's a person in your life who's the Emperor and they're trying to control a situation. But it also lends me to believe that maybe you've decided to take control of a situation, maybe how you've been doing things, how you've been thinking about things, right? Okay, so here we have hydrangea as a clarifier. Thankfulness for understanding. Before we can forgive one another, we have to understand one another. And this is by Emma Goldman with the hydrangea flower there. And then we also have the forget-me-not flower here, which says eternal memories. The best things in life are the people you've loved, the places you've seen, and the memories you've made along the way. And this is by Unknown on this particular card. So really, just really coming into a more easy way is what I'm getting here. Going more with the flow, not trying to control, but taking control when you need to. Because if your thoughts are getting out of hand or anything else is getting out of hand, you're needing to take charge, right? So here, for the outcome energy or message, you have the Death card, which is interesting, which makes perfect sense to this whole situation because we're ending cycles right now, and this it's falling right in line. So you have the Venice Mallow, which is delicate, fleeting beauty. When life is not coming up roses, look to the weeds and find the beauty hidden within, by L.F. Young. And that really just speaks to me of, even in the midst of situations that, may be hurtful, painful, not the most pleasant kind of thing, looking for the blessing in spite of what it looks like and holding on to what is true. And that's hard because sometimes, you can have illusions about things and it can take you down a negative path. And so it's asking you to really release some things at this time. So here, let's get on to some of your oracle messages here. The first one is Hypericum, which is talking about rejuvenate. So as you go into this new cycle, ending the old cycle, there's going to be this rejuvenation of you, this spirit, this energy, this way of thinking, this way of doing. All of that is going to be rejuvenated because you're also going to see clarity. And I think that goes back to the thankfulness and understanding card you received here, which is having the clarity. You now understand what was going on. And so therefore going into this new cycle, if you will, is going to be easier because you understand what was going on in the ending of the last cycle. And lastly, you have the lavender with the peace card here. And that's about, really just coming into a place of harmony and peace within you. Going back to that isolation card and taking that time to get into that peaceful state with meditation, or however you do that, taking a walk in nature, whatever you do, and really just, pulling that in, to get into that flow, that balance, that state, right? So here we have crocus, which is opening. Tender crocus is one of the first flowers to appear in the spring. She is gently reminding you to open to the beauty and softness of the world, even though it may seem harsh and inhospitable at times. Trust the process. Open and accept the possibility that there is love and magic surrounding you always. So, really taking the time again, not only to have the gratitude and the trust and the faith that it's there, but also taking the time to appreciate it and see it for yourself, even in the midst of times when it's not, such a pleasant situation. Hawthorn, which is taking courage here. Hawthorn is a medicine for the heart on all levels, helping you find the courage to face and overcome your fears and facilitating self-love and self-acceptance. Hawthorn supports a strong and protected, open-hearted state, allowing you to fully give and receive love so that you can truly come into your own divine strength and power. So this is really having the courage to move forward, having the courage to move forward in strength, loving yourself, and taking what you've learned from this past cycle with you. Taking only the good, though. That's the message I'm getting very clearly on that. You don't need to take the negativity with you into this new cycle. You need to take the appreciation for the lessons learned. But any of the negative emotions and so forth are going to be released because you have that rejuvenate card. And in speaking of release, you have the last message, which is the dandelion, and it says release. Let it go. Dandelion wants you to listen to the messages of your body, um, that your body is sending to you, to release the attachments that no longer serve your soul's journey. Whatever you're hanging on to, she will help you to detoxify. One thought at a time, releasing negativity and self-judgment and restoring ease and flow to your life. So this is really all about, to me, a transition between the old cycle into the new cycle. And so that's going to be a purge, that's going to be a release, that's going to be a restoring, rejuvenation, and getting to that place of peace, harmony, and so forth as you move into this new cycle. And really taking the lessons from the past, without the pain, mind you, and moving forward into who you are truly meant to be, in this new cycle. So I do hope that that helps you, Earth signs. Much love and light, Lady T. If you like this reading, please comment, like, share, and subscribe, because I am still trying to grow the channel. And I'd appreciate only positive feedback about what you would like to see, or whether you want this kind of reading done for you in the future. Again, much love and light, Lady T. Have a great day.